And welcome to another edition of Community Corner with Big Jim.
Big Jim's gonna be a great big star, even though it doesn't look like it's gonna go far. All
right. That's enough of that, please. That's kind of from Ohio days. I'm not lazy. No, I'm not lazy. I'm Big Jim. This is Community Corner with Big Jim. First show right here on Hudson Cable TV. I think that's what it's called. Got a guest today with me. Jared. What's your last name again?
Stevens.
Stevens. You know, I've known you for a while, and I kept saying to myself, do you know his last name? Do you know his last name? Stevens. You are the producer for Community Corner with Big Jim.
I am.
Are you psyched? Are you all geared up to get out in the community?
We're ready to go.
Yeah. By the looks of it, I need to lose some weight. Are you up for grabbing me with that?
We are, yeah. We're going to have to wrestle with it.
Limited on the hover round. Limited on the hover round. So, anyways, today's show, we're just going to kind of let you get the feel of who Jared and I are. And I'm going to put Jared, I'm going to put him under the pressure today, all right? He's got a few things going for him. He's the not only producer of Community Corner with Big Jim, you've had Capri Pizza going on, what, 3, maybe 4 years now?
Yeah, a little over 3 years in Hudson here, yeah.
Yeah, so it's in, what's the name of that mall?
We're in 102 Plaza, just right behind TD Bank and right in front of McDonald's.
Now, Rob, you stay with us, will you there? Come on. We got Rob in the background, too.
He's struggling today.
Yeah, it's our first show. And we got Rob. He's in the studio with, well, he's going to be real busy. He'll be busier than us today, you know. We got the thumbs up, thumbs down coming up here. Some of my favorites. Obviously, it's not some of ones from what I've been reading. But anyways, back to Jared. So you're at Capri Pizza. You've done some remodeling, I've heard lately.
A little bit. We cleaned it up a little bit. Got rid of some old picnic tables, you know. But yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah.
We got our Monday night specials there. Beat the Clock. Starts at 5 o'clock.
Beat the Clock
Right.
at 5 o'clock.
It is, yeah.
I like the jingle to that. Who came up with that?
I think they came up with it many years ago.
Yeah. Beat the Clock, it's 5 o'clock. That's cool. What's up with Beat the Clock? I mean, you're just trying to draw people in?
Yeah, you know, just give something to do on Monday night. Cheap pizza prices, get them coming in the door. Tuesday night, we got seniors. We have senior night on Tuesday nights. It's a good thing.
Senior night. Now, 60, 65?
Yeah, whatever, you know.
It doesn't really matter. What about me? I'm 59. Would I slide in as a senior if I rode my hover around in?
We might feel bad for you, you know, a little hover around coming in the door.
Yeah. I've had 6 spinal fusions, folks. 6 of them. And I'm just happy to be walking. You know what I mean? The hover round takes me. Ooh, I get carried away. It takes me where I want to go. Anyways, we're going to get carried away on the show here. So, you know, we're almost in my old home from 1986. Bensons Wild Animal Farm was here. And I was a ride supervisor during the daytime.
Wow, that's a long time ago. How old are you again?
1986. I really wasn't Slim Jim then. You know, now I'm Big Jim, but I think I was in my early 30s, late 20s. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm the one asking the questions, Jared. Remember
okay,
that.
okay, sorry.
But anyways, I was here. I was a ride supervisor during the daytime, and then at nighttime, I would go around and check all the animal cages, make sure they were locked, especially Colossus. Tony.
Oh, Big Tony, huh?
The big gorilla. He didn't like me. He didn't like
No.
me at all. No. The zoologist people
Were you
told
always
me.
trying to steal his food? Is that why, or what was going on?
Well, doing these things to him,
Oh,
you
I
know,
gotcha.
and me being 6'4" at the time, you know.
You were intimidating.
I think I intimidated him.
Yeah.
He used to pop cups upside down on me and throw the milk crate at me. They told me, there's 100,000 people in here, Jim. I'm telling you right now, he's going to go after you.
Well, they didn't get rid of you. You're still here.
They told me to stay away from the cage. And that's because they would find his poop that he would pick it up and throw, and he was dead-eye, right there between my eyes. So they knew how tall I was. And Tony didn't like me. He ended up going out to some zoo.
Where's that zoo at?
I heard he just passed on. I thought he went to San Diego because one of their apes, I yelled Tony when I was out visiting at the San Diego Zoo, and he'd come running down with a bamboo tree.
Yeah.
Do one of these things, you know, and it's like, you got to be kidding me. So I ran. So I don't know. It's the last I knew of Tony anyways. So, but yeah, so I went around the park, and I was doing the do's and don'ts of rides for the rides operators. But I spent more time on the animals. Gary the Silent Clown was doing balloon tricks and stuff. So I got a little bit of that on tape for us to come.
I don't think anybody knows what you're talking about, though, because Benson's is new now, isn't it?
Benson's hasn't been around a while. Now it's like a walk-through park. There's a dog park.
Big playground for kids.
It's Big Jim's new home revised.
Yeah.
I'm going to be going out through here and talking to people.
We had a fishing derby here a few weeks ago with the kids.
Yeah, right here in the park?
Yeah, it was in the big pond over there. Nice big playground over there.
What is it? We made the paper.
Oh, we did.
That was a few weeks ago, the Hudson Litchfield News. That has the thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah. And so we had the grand opening, the relaunch here of Hudson Cable TV as well.
It is.
Yeah. So this is one of my...
All right, Jim, how about me? I'm producing the show. Can we...
Wait a minute.
keep
You have a
talking about
child,
you.
don't you?
I do.
Your child is going to enjoy this Benson's thing.
I do.
We go up there. Go right back up. Go up a little bit. Come back. Oh, your light went off. What is he, in a cornfield or something?
Yeah, we're in a cornfield, Jim.
Go up with it. Up. In a cornfield. Back up a little bit. He's kind of fuzzy. Yeah. That's your kid. Yeah. He's so happy now. He's on TV.
Oh, yes.
You put your mic back on.
All right, Jim.
See now, folks, that's what the show is going to be like. And you never know. This guy just popped up and showed his kid on there in a cornfield. And I'm going to do the thumbs up, thumbs down in a rants with Big Jim coming right up. And we're talking to Jeremy a little bit more, too, since he's the producer.
It's Jared.
Or Jared. See, let's go to
How many years does this take?
Let's go to the Bensons Wild Animal Farm from 1986. Right here on Community Corner with Big Jim. Enjoy.
No, that's Millie. Freddie! Hi, Freddie! Freddie! Hi, Freddie! Freddie! Freddie and Millie. Hi, Millie! Little added treatment for you folks.
Well, she has been walking around like.
Caleb wants to know if you forgot about him. No, I'm on my way up right now. On your way up?
I hope you enjoyed that. You know, it just brought back so many memories. The one memory, though, that I could always forget, and it hounded me for like a year or two. Jared.
What's that, Jim?
All I could hear was dee 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 dee. That's theme song in the background as you walk through the park. I'm sure you just heard it. Now it brought back the hair on my neck stood up. When I went to sleep at night. Dee, dee,
Well, you did sleep there a couple times at night,
I
right?
stayed. I
Yeah.
lived right here at Benson's the whole season that we were open in 1986.
They couldn't get rid of you.
Gary the Silent Clown was right down the hallway from me.
Yeah.
You know, and they had the guy on the sway pole, Colonel Seabright, whatever his name was. I don't know. He's a little bit off the rocker, but yeah, he actually had like a camper right down there by the pond where the sway pole was. But obviously, you could tell there was cute little animals there. You know, them lions. I used to go up and scratch them behind the ear. You know, kitty, kitty, kitty. Zoology people didn't really like that too much too. But so you know more about this park down there. There's a dog park. There's a dog park down here now.
There is.
Do you have a dog?
I don't have a dog.
You got a kid that plays in a cornfield.
I do.
But you don't have a dog.
We don't have a dog.
Well, do you know other people that have dogs?
I do.
Bring them.
I do. I think the park gets used great. I think a lot of people come out here. The parking lot's normally very full, and
can they play
it's
frisbee?
great. They can play whatever they want.
Chase the ball.
Whatever they want, Jim.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I mean, you ride around your hover around out there, chasing
and
kids.
you don't have to have the leash on when you're in
The dog park.
the dog park area.
But you got to pick up your dog's, mess.
That was the question I kind of wanted to slide into.
You do.
Not literally slide into, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I mean, so you bring what, a pooper picker-upper bag?
You got to do something.
Is that what they call it?
I mean, they're all relying on you to pick it up, but it doesn't work like that, right?
What's the law in Hudson on walking your dog down the street and he happens to, do a little business on the side there in someone's yard? Is there a law that requires you to pick that up as?
Oh, I just think it's like you pick up yourself at home, don't you? You should pick up after your dog, right?
So it's the courtesy of the community that you would do so.
I'm sure there's a law, but it's courtesy, Jim.
Okay. Well, you're running for state rep, which we're going to get into here pretty quick.
I am.
Would you ensure that the town of Hudson make sure they do that? They
Well,
pick up
I
after themselves?
don't really think we have much say in regards to that, but
Has there been any complaints
common
that you know of?
courtesy, I think there's been some complaints about the dog, people not picking up their dog mess, but, come on, just pick it up.
Right,
Keep
right.
it nice and clean.
You know, my nephew, Chris, he owns BCD Landscaping.
Yeah.
Does a great job, by the way. We'll be talking to him in one of the future shows. He uses my hover-round to take Willow around the block. First times for the business, and I've seen him carry a little bag, the bag there from like the shopping center, Now I know why. Thank you, Chris, for doing that. But the second time, lets the dog go. By the time they get back, the dog's sitting on his lap.
Yeah.
This is, on the hover around as he's pulling back into the driveway.
Now that explains why Chris works from 10 to 3 every day, right?
That's right. Yeah. He likes, he sings the song when he's going, around, takes me. But all the neighbors call him lazy. Hey, folks, I'm not lazy, but Chris is.
He is.
Yeah.
He's got banker's hours, 10 to 3 landscaper, 10 to 2.
Yeah.
He gets to sleep in.
Yeah.
He does a great job, though.
It does work
Good
some weekends.
Good work. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, we'll have him on the show. He does quality work at reasonable rates.
Expensive.
That's kind of what I said for him,
Yeah.
He liked that slogan, so kind of like Capri Pizza. Hey, I know what we can do.
What's that?
Brain I just came. July 4th weekend. All right? People are going to be busy doing all kinds of things. Did you bring your coffee with you, by the way?
I did.
I love the iced coffee. July 4th weekend. Let's do a big Jim special at Capri Pizza at the plaza there in Hudson.
What type of
It's across
what kind
the
of
street.
pizza are we going to
It's
make?
across the street from McDonald's area.
Jim, what do you want on
in
the pizza?
Hannaford.
What do you want on it?
I don't know. Can we do like a meat special? all meats.
Yeah, sure.
That's the Big Jim special.
So all July 4th weekend.
Yeah, we'll make sure there's a little prize involved.
Yeah.
Because I always give out prizes when I interact with the community.
It'll be a discounted Big Jim special weekend.
We'll do something. And for meat lovers, as you can tell, I'm not a vegetarian by the way I look. I'm a steak and potato man. I like the cornfield, too. I might be telling the kids, show me where that corn is. Because one year I had...
we got to wait a little while longer. The corn's just starting to grow.
I ate 33 days in a row. I had corn on the cob.
Wow.
Doctor said I had the cleanest system he's ever seen in his life. Yeah. So, senior center, you're kind of like your mom or your aunt. Someone's involved with the
So
senior.
my aunt Lucille, yes.
She's involved with that, so you kind of got involved with it.
Many years she's
Put
been
you under
fighting.
her wing to help out with the senior center one way or another.
22 years she's been fighting. And, I think it's a very touchy subject in town. But, we'll have her on the show and she can talk about it.
Yeah.
And she can tell us, and
I know
we can get her view on it.
I know that there's something about the funding that she's a little irate about on a misconception of the community. In other words, she would like to set the matter straight, explain some stuff.
Yeah, I think it'd be
the
great.
funding.
We'll get her on the show, and it's been
We'll take
it's
the
been a
camera
long
right-
time coming.
We'll take the camera right down there.
Go right to
Rob
the
will
house.
let us take a camera. Right, Rob? You'll let us take a camera right down to the senior center. We can walk around. Yeah. I'll get a cameraman, or maybe you could be the cameraman.
Maybe.
I don't know. We do
We'll see.
we do have a guy. Now, when I was in Ohio, I had a guy that tried editing and the cameraman because he flushed a toilet in a Stephen King's movie. He thought he was the coolest thing, But we do have a friend, James, who's actually done some production with The Nanny, I think.
Super Nanny.
Bar Rescue.
Yeah.
Bar Rescue.
Yeah.
Isn't he the one that slid the glass down and it broke in front of the camera?
Jim, we weren't supposed to tell anybody. That got cut out.
All right. Well, anyways, he said that he's more than happy to start doing some work with Community Corner.
He will.
Big Jim. Might even get him on camera. I heard he's a good cameraman.
He is a great guy.
You know what I think it's time for? I think it's time for a rants. Rants with Big Jim. Well, cue it up. Cue it up, Rob. Let's do a rants. Rants with Big Jim right here on Community Corner with Big Jim.
Hey, can you do me a favor for a minute? Can you put this phone on me? It's already recording.
For how long?
Can you see me?
I see. Yep, I see.
My game! My rules! My time! Thanks, man. Have a wonderful day.
Welcome to Rants with Big Jim. We're going to include the thumbs up, thumbs down section of the Hudson Litchfield News.
I think that's the only good part about the
It's
paper.
my favorite
That's
part.
the only good part, right?
I sometimes, most of the time, go directly to the thumbs up before I read anything else, except for when, right here at Hudson TV, they have
Front page.
the group on front page, our good friends at the Hudson Litchfield News. I called up and asked somebody on the phone if they mind if I do this, include this in the show, and I never got a call back.
Okay.
So I'd like to start off with this. It says thumbs down, and to me, I'm going to differ with this guy. He says thumbs down to the Hudson Litchfield paper for printing such negative, unintelligent, bigoted, biased trash in the thumbs column. I think the Hudson Litchfield News editor and staff should flush this toilet paper and not print it. Thank you. I beg to differ. You wouldn't be able to find out what's going on into your community, the stuff that people assume or just naturally figure. If you don't have the thumbs up, thumbs down, you're not going to know. So whoever thank you is, you can take a hike. What do you think of that? You agree?
Yeah, definitely, Jim. It's just a waste. I mean, maybe he should try being an editor if he can do a better job.
I tried running for mayor, and
Yeah, that didn't get too far.
that didn't work out.
No,
And,
no.
no. Right? And this is why I agree. This is stuff that I want to know about. For instance, the lunch lady at the Campbell High School who took my son's French fries away and then proceeded to eat them in front of him while she was sitting at the register. Now, a couple things come to mind. Where did the French fries come from? Are they from the cafeteria at that Campbell High School? Or did he bring them in from like McDonald's or Burger?
It's too short.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, they're leaving out a lot of the
They're
details.
leaving out some details. And does she have an eating disorder where she just, her sugar was whacked out or something, and she needed something to eat real quick, and the kid was right there with the fries, so she immediately took care of her blood sugar situation. Who knows? We're meant to assume.
That's what happens when I go to the bathroom or at Burger King. I come back and my food's gone with you.
Food's gone, yeah. And I don't really know what happened to it, but
I'm going to put that in the paper next week.
yeah, let's go to another one. Here's for the loud people inside the library in Litchfield on 6/3 at 3 p.m. The library is supposed to be a quiet place to be considerate to others using the library, and that's also for the staff workers as well. We all know to be quiet.
So no talking at the library. Don't
Well,
talk.
we
Make it
all
simple.
know you keep it down to a dull roar. You ever heard that?
Yeah.
Keep it down to a dull roar. So obviously these people, maybe they had a nice coffee before they came down and they were a little bit amped. They sell amped drinks, those Monster, whatever it is. Maybe they had a couple of those and they need to get it out of them.
Maybe they're just loud. Maybe they just talk loud.
Like me.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Rob in the editing, in the studio, has my mic turned all the way down just about. I can guarantee it. Now let's continue to a couple more here. These are interesting, are they not?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. We got a thumbs up, folks. The lady who picks up trash on Greeley Street near Highland Woods that people so thoughtlessly have thrown out of their car windows. So this lady, she may even have a dog.
Jim, you should
She
say.
may even have a dog bag that she picks up that
Jim,
stuff
you should
as
say
well.
thank you. I think that was yours by accident the other day. You might want to say thank you.
You know, that wasn't me. It flew out. You opened the window on me, and it kind of flew out. So it really wasn't my fault. And I went back.
You say thank you to
I
me.
took the hover round back, and it was gone. It was gone, you know, like 3 hours later. So obviously, this lady, thank you.
Thank you for Jim.
Thank you for picking up the litter that came out of Jared's window when he rolled it down on me. I think it was a napkin and the fries. No, I didn't take the fries away from the lady at the high school. Come on now. We need another thumbs up. There's got to be a thumbs up. There we go. Here's another thumbs up. This is to Bill, the kind man to bring home her yard sale find. It was a cat tree. It didn't fit in her small car, and Bill, who just happened to be there, he delivered it to her house without even asking for anything in return. You don't hear that too often nowadays. Thank you, and I hope your grandson's team, whose game you went to, afterwards had a big win. We'll never know.
What's the name of the team?
Yeah, we don't know. But it's
how are
not
we gonna
Bill's team.
congratulate him?
It's not Bill's team, but his kid plays on the team, I guess. And Bill, we'd like to know, did they win? And I have a few items in the backyard that I need to be moved that I can't do with the hover round. See, I've had 6 spinal fusions. I got some rods holding my neck together. That's about as far as I can turn it. So the surgeon said, Jim, you need a hover round because it takes you where you want to go. How you doing, Rob? Hanging in with us? He's hanging in with us. All right, so let's do it. We'll give just a couple more. Okay, thumbs up. Oh, we already did that one. The trash. How about this one? Thumbs down to the man in the full-size silver Chevy that dropped off his son at the Garrison. What's the Garrison? Do you know? I don't know. And he cut in front of the entire line, leaving his son to make it through the traffic and through the parking lot.
So let's talk about the school.
Please wait in line for the rest of us, especially for his safety. Thank you. So this guy just kind of like cut up through everybody, took his kid out and said, go.
What if you had to
and
go to
he
the bathroom?
ran through the traffic.
You might have to use the bathroom. There's got to be a reason.
I want to know where the Garrison is.
It's right next to Alvern, behind the new library.
Oh, is it a school?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you shouldn't be doing that stuff with kids at school. Wait in line.
I mean,
Wait in line. Let's finish up this.
we don't know the reason, Tim. He might have had to use the bathroom.
We'll finish this up. Thumbs up to the HLN. That's the Hudson Litchfield News. It's such a pleasure to read this newspaper. Again, now that there are no more personal and hateful comments. Obviously, you didn't listen to the first thumbs down that I did. Anyways, directed towards our neighbors in the thumbs section. Thank you. Well, see, now we had the starter. The starter was a thumbs down saying that they use this as toilet paper and flush it. And we end it with someone saying thank you for keeping out the rudeness. So we have conflict here.
We do.
Thumbs up. You're going to have to get back to me. I don't know, the editor. I don't know who it is. Litchfield News, Hudson Litchfield News. Come on now. You got to get together with Big Jim and let's make it so we don't assume so much. Come out with the answers. All right? Don't make me do it because I'm not always right. Right?
That's right.
All right, should I keep the shades on? We got some pictures to show, but before we come up with the pictures, I mentioned that you're running for state rep.
I am.
Are you independent, Republican?
I'm a Republican running in Hudson, District 37.
A Republican.
That's right.
Yeah. Are you happy with the way things are going here in the town of Hudson?
Well, I think it's more of a state thing when you're running for state rep, Jim. So at the
Okay.
state level, I would say no.
Well,
And
out of a state level?
I would say that there needs change to be, and I think it's time that we get some younger people in there, start getting people involved in their state and their communities, and I'm excited to run. I got a 5-year-old little boy that his future means a lot to me, and I think it's important. So that's why I'm running.
What are the major issues that you would like to really get involved in throughout the state?
Well, I think there's a lot of issues, and more importantly, you hear the same thing over and over. You know, taxes and job growth, and keeping taxes low, and keeping the government out of people's lives. So I think it's important, but I think it's time to really go further than that, and just limit them or just work together. The Democrats are up there, and it's always a roadblock with those guys. But I think it's time we work together and we try to find solutions to improve our future, and go outside the ring of things a little bit and try to just work together. Just everybody's going to benefit from it. But I think the biggest thing that bothers me is when I ask somebody up there and I say, "What are you doing?" They say, "What do you mean? What are we doing?" We're holding back the Democrats. You know what? There's no need to hold them back. Let's work together. I think there's a compromise on both parts, and I think by getting out there and being a young person that I am and intelligent, I think working together with people in the state, it can make a difference.
Is this the first time you've chosen to do this?
It is, Jim.
Yeah, and you've been in this community for quite a while.
Yeah, I grew up here. I went to Alvern. I went to Memorial. So, yeah.
What being from such, I've heard it called before, a bedroom community,
Yeah.
a small town like this. Is that going to go against you as far as voters? Because we're such a small Hillsborough County.
I think that's something that needs to change too. Everybody says New Hampshire is a bedroom community. Everybody leaves our state to work. And I think it's really in our hands to change that trend and bring jobs to New Hampshire and utilize the industrial parks, even the industrial parks we have in Hudson, to utilize those and bring jobs and bring employers to New Hampshire. and make it a more friendly environment for people to come here to work, people to open up shop. I think it's important, and you see a lot of gridlock, and people don't want to work together to make that happen. And I think it's doable. And I mean, if you look at the turnout of voters, I mean, it's a good point you bring up. People don't go out and vote because they don't think it makes a difference.
Right.
Because all they hear about is, people fighting, and we're not getting this bill passed, we're not getting that bill passed. So I think it's important if you can bring some youth to the table, bring modernization to ideas. And yeah, I think it'll go a long way. So I'm excited about running. I think a lot of things need energy out there, and we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna stay in it, and I'm gonna fight, and I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do when I get up there, and I'm not gonna just get pushed around. I think people just get pushed around quite a bit, and I don't think that is. I'm the voice of the people in my community.
Right.
People ask me all the time, how do you feel about voting on this or that? Well, I'm your voice. It doesn't matter what I necessarily think on every issue. It's what the people of the community think on the issues. And that's why I'm running, to be the voice of the people of the community.
And do you think you could actually stick to that, to where it would be the voice of the people?
I think the people that are loud, I think they get their point across, and I think the people that get pushed over just kind of get pushed to the side. But I think if you bring the fight that the people want you to bring, and you guys can make the compromise, I think you can make it work.
I like that way of thinking. It kind of goes along with this show, Community Corner. The community needs to get involved.
We do.
And the community needs to be voiced their opinion. So if you want to get in touch with myself or Jared on anything as far as your community goes, we got a phone number.
If you want to be on the show, I mean...
on the show. You want to be on the
show.
show, sitting here and be ridiculed and teased like Jared is here? No, I'm only kidding, man. We're respectful here. Jared's going to be on once in a while with me. He likes the venture of media. You better get used to it if you're running for state rep.
Yeah, that's for
We're
sure.
going to be in your backyard, the helicopter hovering down.
I think Obama's already got that going, right?
I don't know. What do they call them? Spy planes? They're just probes.
Yeah, the drones.
The drones.
The drones.
You may have those around Capri.
We don't know.
And
They could be there.
some of them are small. You don't know. But anyways, if you'd like to be on the show, voice your opinion like they do in the thumbs up. Call 740. No, it's not 740.
Jim, your glasses again.
I'm back
your glasses again.
I'm back in.
It's 603.
In New Hampshire. It's 603-860-5505 or 5505. 860-5505.
There you go.
We'll make sure we put that in the credits too. Call right now. Call right now. He's got voicemail, right?
Yeah, we do.
In case we don't get it by the time we're in the air here. Yeah, call right now. 603-860-5505. If you want to be on the show, you got something to say. You want to say something about the show, you can. I'm always open to criticism. I think it's about time for some pictures.
Yeah, let's check them out.
I collect a few pictures now and then. And go ahead, Rob. We'll start off nice and slow here. And what we got first? It looks like, what is that, a leopard?
That's Jim's neighbor's
In
cat.
orange or apple crate box, maybe? I don't know. Looks like there's leaves in there. Now, that's cute. What is that? Is that one of your napkin holder things at the restaurant?
Jim, come on, we can't tell everybody about that.
Oh, yeah.
Health
yeah,
code.
cute. And, this guy here, I want to help cooking, with a strainer with the spaghetti. It was a pleasurable meal. Look at this guy. Now, this poor little pup, he almost looks ashamed. I think the owner said...
Got caught.
The owner said, we're shipping you out of here. We've had it with you. So, yeah, poor little guy. That looks like a snake in a pickle jar.
It is.
Yeah. I would not go too close to him. There's a guy, look at him. He's just sitting in the trash can looking up. And he doesn't really look amused. It's just like, why are you taking a picture of me sitting in your clean trash can? Maybe if you put a bag in there. Now look at this guy. Yeah, on top of the clean laundry. That's the only reason I'd be mad. If it was dirty laundry, I wouldn't care. But it looks like some of that stuff was folded to me. So We need to. There's a koala bear. What's he in? A little ice chest?
Looks like that.
Cooling his butt off. You know, the head seems to be fine here. He's in the shade too.
There's Big
Hey,
Jim.
is that you?
Big Jim fell asleep.
No, that's
no,
not
that's
me.
Big Jim.
I think that's Mikey. I think that's Mikey. We're going to be meeting Mikey in some future shows. Yeah. I don't know who was sleeping better. In the printer.
That's why I didn't get my quote from Chris.
Yeah. You know, I keep telling them, if you want to use the fax machine, you got to get the cat out of, Franklin. Franklin, it's time to take a hike. So, yeah, there's Franklin again. And, he goes, is this better? No, it's not really better. That was my business cards. And it looks like that's a vase. He's sticking out of the vase. That's where flowers should be, not the cat. Come on, folks. Oop, an owl. Have you ever seen an owl in a pipe before?
No, that's definitely an interesting one.
Now,
there,
I
Jim.
wonder who took that picture. I can't remember, but he doesn't look upset.
I think it was your father that took that picture,
Yeah,
right?
maybe it was Dad down in Florida there. And this one, yeah. Do not leave anything around. There's sugar in there. And that poor little guy is going to be on a sugar high now because I can see him licking it off his paws. Yeah. Look at this. He loves music so much that he's in the guitar case. Look how he fits. It's almost like it's perfect for him. I bet you they don't even have a guitar. They just bought that for the dog. That's for the line. This is a dog that says, you know what? Here's what I think of the litter box. Because the cat stays inside, but no more. He's going to leave some evidence that's going to make the owners think that it was the cat. He's in with the. Is that your kid in the cornfield? They're in this together. Now that litter box is going to be inside the house, and they're going to think that the cat did it, not him. So the dog will win. The dog will win in the long run. That's the one that they were doing it with, and he doesn't think it'll work with him. That's what you call a cat nap. He doesn't care. Yeah. Look at this one. Now.
One brave bird there.
Now his ears are back. You notice the ears are back. So is the next picture that would follow this with his paw swiping that parrot? I don't know. They look like friends, but just getting a little close. Now that's nice. There's actually
Taking
water
a
in
bath.
there. Look, he's actually in the water. You can see where he's wet. What a way to cool off, huh? What a way to cool off. Now, I didn't put this in there. Somebody's clowning around
Rob's
because
got it in
we're in the Bensons Park area, and Arthur did have a love for elephants. So I think somebody in the back studio went ahead and threw this in there. He does look company. There we go. Rants with Big Jim. Yeah, look at that's not cool. I mean, he'll be tipsy-turvy after he drinks the, I don't know what's in there, but, yeah, look at
Yeah. Take another bath there.
I think he's on the food. He's making sure nobody else gets it. But, now, that's perfect. You can't put a caption on these pictures. In the stump, that's in the backyard, I think. I wonder who brought their puppy over. There's always room for
Being a pig.
and feeling sorry for a pig. Now, he is stuck. There's no way he's going to get out of there unless you grease up the bars or something. Oh, maybe get some lard, some bacon lard.
Something.
And bacon, I'm sure he's not too involved with. 2 goats in this one. They're sharing. That's the way to be, folks. Share the food. Whoa, he's on a cactus. Is that a bobcat?
I think that it is.
I think that's a bobcat. On top of cactus. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt. Yeah, I think that may be it for Oh, look at this.
Oh, there
Just skip the bowl and put the food directly in my mouth, please. Now that is Willow. He would love that. He would never leave. He would just stay there. Yeah. Now look at this. Playing doctor. Yeah. The dog doesn't look overly thrilled to find out that his heartbeat's racing a little bit because she's pulling the hair on the back of his neck. That's why it's raised up a little bit. I'm so glad you're home. Someone pooped in the hallway. Now, do you really think? Look at the look. Look at the look on his face. I guarantee you,
Wasn't him.
He's the
It wasn't
he
him.
is the one, and he's trying to pull one over, but I don't think it worked. I definitely don't think it worked. Look at this. Are you mocking me? Because I feel like I'm being mocked. Those are stuffed dogs around. Well, look how chunky he is. You don't know whose dog that is, do you?
No, I don't.
They better put him on a diet. I'd be mocking him too. Now there's true love right there. Franklin on top of a dog down the street, and there's some horses in the background that they don't even deal with. They're buddies, you know? Look at this guy. He's got his tail in his mouth.
Is that your new dog? Is that your new one?
He is crazy. He drives me nuts.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
drives me nuts. And he never yelped. Thank you, Rob. Thank you for getting us to that madness. I can't even see the prompt over here to tell us what time it is, but I'm going to look on my. Oh wow, we got a lot of time left here, don't we, Rob? We got about 10 minutes. That's it. What would you like to see? You're the producer on this show.
Well, Jim,
What would you like to see on Community Corner with Big Jim? Let the folks know, is there anything that you would like to see?
I don't think we have anything in particular, Jim. I just think we'll make it fun. Whoever wants to come on, just give us a call. Shoot us a text message, 603-860-5505. Let us know your thoughts coming on the show or doing this for you guys. So,
And it doesn't have to be really creative.
it doesn't.
You're voicing your opinion on whatever you want.
They're going to see you out in the streets.
It's art. It's art.
Jim's going to be around filming out on his hover around. So
asking trivia questions.
Yeah.
You can win a prize. You can always win a prize when Big Jim's on the hover round. And they ask all the time. So now I carry a backpack with me with prizes in it because too many people are saying, "Hey, ask me a question." So
Jim, we should probably call the store and let them know about this Big Jim special.
I would do that. I'm
going to call them right now.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
I'm not quite sure when this is going to air. It might air next Monday. It might air this coming Wednesday. I don't know. We've decided that on Wednesday at 7 o'clock, like you're watching right now, is going to be the.
All right, hold on, Jim. They're on the phone.
Okay.
We're gonna. Who am I talking to? Abby. So we're gonna do a Big Jim special, the weekend of July 4th. Okay. So can you write that down? Make a big note somewhere so everybody knows the Big Jim special, and Jim's gonna tell you what's gonna be on this pizza. Here he is.
Who's this, Angela?
Abby.
Oh, Abby. How you doing, Abby?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic. Big Jim here. Listen now, we want to do the meat special. And as long as it's just meats. We don't want any green peppers or onions or any mushrooms like that. I don't want those on mine. I just want meat.
Like every kind of meat we have?
Sure. They can always leave a few off if they want to.
Okay.
Do you have anchovies?
I don't think so.
Good. We don't want those either. All right, so listen, it's just anything with meats. We're going to make sure that they get a little surprise when they order it, and they got to say Big Jim sent me.
Okay, sounds good.
You sure?
Yeah, it's for the 4th of July?
4th of July weekend. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, darling.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, thanks, Angela.
Yep, bye.
Hey, all right, we're set, folks. There you go. 4th of July weekend. Anything with meat on it. We're going to make sure you get a little prize involved with that. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. We got it.
Make sure that Big Jim takes care of you that day. So we definitely want the senior center coming up. We're going to go down there. We're going to talk to
Jim, it's up there.
Oh,
we're underneath them.
Oh, we're actually underneath them now. Oh, it's kind of dark, and they got lights in here, but we're almost in a dungeon down here in the studio. There is green screen here. So we can do green screen here. You don't even have to be on my show. You can come down here, call up the Hudson cable TV show. And if you want to do a show yourself, I strongly urge you to do so. And I'm not calling it competition. I'm calling it more variety of shows to watch. And I know that they have plenty of empty space. Right, Rob? You want to come down here and do, something at school. You see a dance at school or a ball game. I want to go to Hudson Speedway. Can we do some?
We're going to go there
Speedway
next Sunday.
racing? What's
Next
that?
Sunday we'll be at Hudson Speedway.
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
It's a nighttime race.
We'll be there.
Will they have it like the Jeff Gordon paint job, where under the lights it looks really cool?
Yeah. Next Sunday we'll be there, Jim.
All right, we're going to the Hudson Speedway next Saturday night.
Next Sunday, Jim.
Sunday, and it's at night.
It's at night.
It's at night. So we're going to go ahead and tape that. We'll tape that race, and we'll throw some interesting parts of it on Community Corner. Big Jim.
Absolutely.
How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Maybe we can interview some of the drivers.
Yeah.
If they let me down there.
They'll let you down.
The hover round.
The hover round.
Go right in between.
You're going to be
them.
the pace car, from what I've been told.
Now that would be funny. What do you think of that, Rob? I could be the pace car on my hover round. What do you think, folks? And if you don't understand what I'm looking about on a hover round, when you see a guy riding around Hudson, Litchfield area on his hover round, that's me. Please honk. Don't lay on the horn. Just honk. I'll wave you. You want to talk to me real quick? Jot down some info. So I'm really excited for this show.
All right.
Jared, I mean, you and I, you're the producer. I'm the guy that takes all the slack. If you got comments, whatever, throw them to me. Don't throw them to Jared.
It's Big Jim's show.
Unless it's about you being the state rep. I'm not going to take any heat on that. That's something out of my league. You know what I mean? I couldn't make it as mayor. I was the king of the Ohio Chili Pepper Festival hot chili pepper eating contest.
And he won.
And I won.
He did.
We might even throw a couple experts of that coming up here soon. I'll leave out the end where I got sick, but yeah. So we have about 5 minutes here to close up. We've mentioned what we're doing, what kind of a show it is. We've let you know that we want you to get involved with Hudson TV right here at Access. A lot of people watch this station. A lot of people do. I believe there's a website that you may be able to watch shows online in case you miss it on TV. I'll talk to Rob about this later. We want to make sure that you can catch any of the shows through this cable access online.
Yeah.
Especially my show. We do have YouTube. CC with Big Jim on your YouTube.
What's
all kinds of funny
What's
stuff.
our the green show, Jim? Don't we have a green show coming up too?
You mean green, like Street Smarts?
Yeah, we have Street Smarts coming up too,
I'm
right?
gonna be riding around. I'm gonna catch you folks as I maneuver in through shopping centers or whatever, and I catch you. I'll have the camera on me. Either I'll have a cameraman or I'll just be holding it myself. Be asking trivia questions, and if you're right or wrong,
you get a prize.
You still get a prize. That's the best part of it.
Yeah.
It's the best, and these will be involved in every show. We didn't have time for this show because we had the Bensons thing and the pictures. Rob's queuing this and that, So I mean, it's kind of a hectic. This is like the pilot. This is the pilot of Community Corner Big Jim. We're actually going to make a nice little intro.
We are.
And you're. So I don't want to give away too many surprises.
We can't tell about the show.
But Big Jim's going to have some fun. Yeah, with some other guys in the community that I've got accustomed to know.
We're filming up Wednesday. We're going to film again Wednesday. So
Wednesday, we're going to be at Capri Pizza.
We will be.
So
Capri Pizza Wednesday night.
Any night. You never know if I'm down there. Didn't you just get your bar license too?
Yeah, we're
not going to go there. That's not why I go out there, no, man. Drink and drive on a hover round is not a good idea.
Doesn't work out.
No, it's not. And I do have headlights, though. Yeah, got little headlights. I got the reflecto tape in the back so people can see me.
There you go.
I guess I'm going to have to get that pole with a yellow or an orange.
Yeah, some light, an orange, white light or something. Let them know you're coming.
Got to make sure that I'm cool with the law,
But till next time, Big Jim.
Hey, I hope that you join us again right here on Community Corner with Big Jim. Thank you, Jared, for being my first guest. And we're going to have some fun coming up, folks. It's just begun. It's just begun. Community Corner with Big Jim. As usual, keep it real. and we'll see you next time.